On June 2nd, 2012, at approximately 1:45 p.m., was the day that changed my life forever. Hello, my name is Reginald Jack, and I'm the son of Jesse Mae Sharp. My mother was a hard-working woman who extremely cared about her family. She was a woman that was dedicated to protecting her family and providing for her family. On June 2nd, my mother woke up that morning and she began to get dressed and prepare herself to go to the grocery store. She didn't have a vehicle, so by her not having a vehicle, she had to walk to the grocery store. On that day, it was extremely hot, especially during the summer times. The weather that day was about 85 degrees. When she walked to the store that morning, on her way back, she seemed very frustrated, very irritated because of how the house was looking. Now, me and my brother at the time, we wasn't big on cleaning up the house. But at that time, she was very upset and she told us to clean the house. When she told us to clean the house, she went into the restroom and she noticed that it was urine on the toilet seat. How embarrassed I was, of course, she screamed and said, "Who did this on the bathroom?" I screamed and yelled, "I'm sorry, Mom, I'm going to clean it up." As I go on to go clean it up, I noticed that I heard a loud sound coming from the living room, something that hit the ground. As I ran into the living room, I noticed my mother was laying on the living room floor. Within her laying on the living room floor, she was not breathing. She hit her head against the living room table. And when she hit her head, she fell to the ground. As I began CPR, my brother started to call 911. While he was on the phone with 911, as my brother began to call 911, I was giving CPR. I ended up hearing a rib crack. That was my first time giving CPR, and I've never taken CPR classes. Once I heard the rib crack, I ended up stopping. I got nervous and I got scared. But my brother being on the phone with the police dispatcher, they told me to continue doing CPR. While I continue to do CPR, my brother, who was just randomly stopping by, my oldest brother, he ended up stopping by. He seen the chaos that was going on. The police ended up, and the ambulance ended up arriving. Once they ended up arriving, next I ended up moving out the way as they began to finish off the process. Once they told us that she was pronounced dead, my aunt, who was notified that my mother's passing, she ended up coming by. And as she came by, she started to look for insurance paperwork and everything else. As the time went by over my life, I started to realize that missing my mother was a tremendous thing that I encountered. I didn't have her or any of my family attend any of my graduations, anything that I had important to me. And I can say that if she was here now, I would extremely be blessed and happy. Thank you.